Welcome. I wanted to just give a brief demonstration of this great software tool that we're going to be using in the class. It's called Rattle, and Rattle is a free graphical user interface for data science and data analytics, which sits on top of R. And so if you have R installed on your personal computer, you can also install the Rattle package yourself for personal use, even when the course is over. Of course, during this class, we'll have access on the platform in order to use the proper versions of software that everybody is using and so forth. But I wanted to mention that in case people want to continue using it when the course is over. So a few people expressed concerns or apprehension about this, and I just wanted to basically give a brief overview so that you could explore it and have a chance to have a few things explained. In particular, you can see here they're just basic functions: execute, new, open, save, export, stop, and quit. And really the important thing here is these tabs. We'll be using different things here. Data is where you load your data. Explore, test, transform, cluster, associate, model, evaluate, and log. So the first step that you would normally take is to load your data. So that's why it begins on this tab. And as you can see here, there might be different data sources. For example, a file, or perhaps an ODBC database. There are different formats that the data might be in, but we're going to look at the library today. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then you'll notice that there's this drop-down available. Library is just a whole bunch of free data sets that come with this tool. And for this particular assignment, you were asked to take a look at the weather data set. So we're just going to scroll all the way down to the W section. These are in alphabetical order, and we're going to click on weather, sample data set of daily weather observations. Now, you'll notice nothing seemed to happen, and I think maybe some people, this was part of the confusion. Anytime you take any action in this tool, you need to then execute. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to press execute, and now you can see the data. So this lower half of the screen has been populated with the data that was in the weather data set. And you'll notice there are many variables. Let's see how many there are. 24 variables in this data set, and right now the input check is selected for all of them, but if you wanted to ignore something, for example, if you wanted to ignore the date, you could do that. If you did do that, you would then need to go click execute to make that happen, but we're not going to ignore the date. The date might be important. And I also wanted to make one more observation, and that is down here, this target. Rain tomorrow is selected as the target variable. So we might want to have a model that predicts if it's going to rain tomorrow. So the target variable in that case would be rain tomorrow. And then all of the other input variables would be selected here as input. Those would be the predictors. So we're going to go ahead and execute that. That would execute any changes that we made with those buttons. And then we're not going to do this today, but one thing we will be doing is learning about different data models. There are various types: trees, forests, there's support vector machines, neural nets. Oh, I just clicked on linear. Linear is one of the most popular type of model to get started with when you're starting to learn about machine learning and data modeling, data analytics. I don't think we'll run any models today. I just wanted to kind of give you an example of how to explore this tool. This is going to be very powerful. We'll be able to do a lot of serious exploration. So I look forward to the future lessons where we'll introduce some more concepts here, but the basic idea for this first example was just to simply have everyone take a look at the tool, play around with it a little bit, and to explore the weather data set. Thanks for watching.